It's the very quintessential Vermont town.
What do you think of when you think of Stowe, Vermont? Perhaps it's the mountain vistas, the skiing, the fall foliage, or maybe a little bit of each. There's a lot packed into this 72 square mile town located in the heart of northern Vermont, but at Stowe's core is its sense of community.
It's a really tight-knit community, and everybody supports everybody else.
The outpouring of community is incredible. Everyone is so friendly up here.
We complement the community. When you look at the town of Stowe, Stowe in itself is a very iconic town, and we help enhance that.
We're on Stowe's historic toll road with Scott Reeves, Stowe Mountain Resort's Senior Director of Mountain Operations.
The toll road basically started to be developed in the 1850s. It was a horse path and they cut it, and it continually was improved over the years. And then it was in 1923 when it was really developed into an auto toll road.
The journey from base to peak is a winding 4.5-mile trek, a ski trail in the winter months, but a driving road during the summer and fall.
Right now, what we're seeing is a lot of the reds came out.
This time of year, the colorful leaves changing to snow-capped trees as we reach the summit. Stowe, Vermont is a spot for outdoor enthusiasts and nature lovers, a haven for hikers, bikers, skiers, and snowboarders. We're on Mount Mansfield, Vermont's highest peak. But down below, there's a charming main street, historic architecture, quaint inns, and shops like Shaw's General Store that's been around since 1895. And just up the road from Shaw's General Store is one of those quaint inns.
It's amazing to reconnect with friends and be back in the mountains I grew up skiing on.
Stowe area native Mike Solch and his wife Lauren purchased the Stowe Village Inn last year.
We love restoring historical properties. We said, well, let's give it a go and we'll go all in and hope for the best. We'll make it work.
And restore it they did.
When we bought it, there's a lot of deferred maintenance. Hadn't been anything really put into it in 13 years.
First things we did, we threw out a lot of the beds and we ripped up all the carpet.
In addition to the 15-room main house, there is another property called the Momo, or the Modern Motel.
It's a great, alternative option for, if people are coming up and looking for a little more economically priced room.
It has been a labor of love for the Solches, but in the end, they say it's all worth it.
The hospitality business is very interesting because we meet people from all over the world and hear about places that they've traveled to and where they're from and stories from them, and it's so interesting and heartwarming to see that we're adding to their list of favorite places.
For decades, the Round Hearth Ski Dorm has been one of those welcoming places.
It's such a gathering place. It has been since 1948. And people just love to sit around it and watch it. It's beautiful.
Today, the Round Hearth Cafe and Marketplace is still centered around one thing. But it has lit a new flame since the pandemic in 2020. This former ski dorm with 150 beds for high schoolers has been transformed into a community gathering place.
My daughter Allie and I planned and spent the whole spring and summer reinventing ourselves as a cafe and a marketplace. The cafe serves breakfast and lunch all day. And the market, we have over 110 vendors that sell arts, crafts, gifts, antiques, all kinds of stuff. 3 times that people have been sitting here eating, somebody has bought the chair that they're sitting in.
Mary Vigneault and her husband purchased the property in 1988, raising their 4 children, including Grady, who you'll meet in a bit, while running a family business.
We have people that come up from all over. They're like, this is the first place we come to and the last place we go to before we leave.
Nicole and Cameron are visiting from Long Island.
We were just driving around trying to find a place to stop for breakfast, and then this is our last day. We're heading back today and might as well stop at one of our favorite spots.
The Round Hearth is not only a place for people to eat and shop through, you can actually rent the former bunk rooms, each named after a ski trail at Stowe Mountain Resort.
This room, believe it or not, actually had 8 beds in it. What I did is I basically took out all of the built-in bunk beds and then turned them into all of these different private rooms.
A transformation that has brought this community even closer together.
We'd been here for 35 years when we changed, and 90% of the people in Stowe had never stepped foot in this building because we were never open to the public. We were just open to our groups. We have very faithful locals, which are wonderful.
Great, and back to the Stowe Village Inn. Inside, they have Grant's Restaurant, actually named after Ulysses S. Grant.
So the bar and the restaurant used to actually be a bar in New York City where Grant would often hang out and drink. And legend has it that there, somewhere on the bar, there is a cigar burn mark that the former president put there. We couldn't find it. We looked. We looked.
You
Yeah,
looked,
we
couldn't find
looked.
it?
Couldn't
Well,
find it.
It's there somewhere.